Hey everyone, welcome back to Auto Vibes, where we bring you the latest and most honest car reviews straight from the streets and showrooms. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most iconic compact cars out there, the all-new 2025 Honda Civic. Whether you're a first-time buyer or a longtime Civic fan, this one's worth sticking around for. Let's kick things off with the design. At first glance, the 2025 Civic keeps its clean, sporty silhouette but sharpens up just enough to feel new again. Honda's not trying to reinvent the wheel here, and honestly, that's a good thing. From the front, it's a confident stance, slimmer headlights with a more refined LED signature, a slightly wider grille that now feels more integrated into the fascia, and a lower, more aerodynamic bumper. It looks sleek, but not flashy. Honda knows its Civic buyers want subtle athleticism, not over-the-top aggression. Moving to the side, the profile is streamlined with a slightly longer wheelbase, giving it a bit more elegance. The creases are tight, especially around the shoulder line, and the door handles sit flush for a more modern touch. The alloy wheels, depending on the trim, range from practical 16-inchers to bold 18-inch options with blacked-out finishes that add a hint of sportiness. This is a car that won't turn heads like a supercar, but it earns respect for its balance and maturity. Around the back, the Civic takes a cleaner approach compared to previous models. The taillights are now a single LED strip in some trims, stretching across the trunk in a way that gives it a bit of a premium vibe. The rear bumper is sculpted just right, with dual exhaust tips on the sportier trims and a small spoiler that's more about style than aerodynamics. Overall, it feels tighter and more refined from every angle. Step inside, and this is where the Civic really shows its evolution. The cabin is an exercise in simplicity, comfort, and quality. Honda has ditched any unnecessary flash in favor of clean lines and a driver-focused layout. The dashboard now features a honeycomb-style air vent design that stretches across the width, giving it a seamless, almost luxury feel. The touchscreen, a 9-inch unit on higher trims, is finally positioned in a way that doesn't feel like an afterthought, and the software is responsive, clean, and finally includes wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as standard. Seats are supportive, even over longer drives, and you'll find plenty of head and legroom, even in the rear. Materials have taken a step up: soft touch panels, a solid steering wheel with real weight to it, and intuitive physical controls that make everything easy to access without taking your eyes off the road. Even the base trim doesn't feel cheap. Honda has clearly paid attention to the details. Now let's talk performance. The 2025 Civic offers a couple of engine choices depending on the trim. The base models come with a naturally aspirated 2.0-liter inline-4 engine pushing out around 158 horsepower, decent for city driving and daily commutes. But step up to the turbocharged 1.5-liter engine, and you're looking at 180 horsepower with a much more satisfying low-end torque, especially when paired with the CVT, which, love it or hate it, has been tuned to feel a bit more natural this time around. For driving dynamics, the Civic continues to shine. The steering is crisp, the chassis feels well balanced, and it maintains that light, nimble character that's made it a favorite among enthusiasts and casual drivers alike. Honda's done a great job with the suspension. It soaks up bumps well without feeling floaty, and on twisty roads, it holds its line like a champ. It's not a sports car, but it sure behaves like one when you push it. Fuel economy, still a strong suit. Expect around 31 mpg in the city and up to 42 mpg on the highway, depending on the trim. With gas prices fluctuating, that's a number a lot of people are going to appreciate. Now let's talk money. The 2025 Honda Civic starts around $24,000 for the base sport trim and climbs to about $30,000 for the fully loaded touring version. For what you get in terms of reliability, features, and long-term resale value, the Civic remains one of the best bang for your buck options out there. Plus, with Honda sensing standard on all trims, including adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, and automatic emergency braking, safety isn't something you'll have to pay extra for. So what's the verdict? Well, the 2025 Civic doesn't try to reinvent itself, and that's a smart move. It continues to build on everything that's made it a favorite for decades: affordability, quality, style, and a fun-to-drive spirit. Whether you're looking for a reliable daily driver or an entry point into something that actually feels good on the road, the Civic still delivers in a way few cars in its class can. If we had to nitpick, sure, some might still wish for a manual transmission option on more trims, and the CVT isn't for everyone. But for the vast majority of drivers, those are minor issues in an otherwise standout package. And that wraps up our deep dive into the 2025 Honda Civic. If you're thinking about making it your next car, we'd say it's definitely worth a test drive. Thanks for riding along with us today. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, subscribe for more real car reviews, and let us know in the comments, would you take the Civic, or are you eyeing something else this year? Until next time, keep it smooth, keep it stylish, and keep those auto vibes rolling.